Hi guys, it's Amber. So, I wanted to update you guys on week 11 and 12. I am currently on week 13, day 1. And like I had mentioned a couple of posts back, I'm probably going to do these videos every couple of weeks now, just because of the change in the amount of symptoms that I have. So you just not as much things to talk about as you go along. My hair's sticking up. But anyways, whatever. I just wanted to kind of give y'all an update on some of the symptoms that I've had. Um, I've actually felt like I've gotten a lot of my energy back. I mean, it's not 100%, like I'm not like I was before I was pregnant, but just as far as how tired I was previously, like I didn't have energy to do anything around the house, like literally, like I could sleep at the drop of a hat, like in an instant I could be knocked out. And I will say, um, week 11 I just felt a turnaround, and it's so funny. It's like as soon as I felt like I had the energy back, I think it was like a Friday where I just felt like I could keep going, because usually the first thing I do when I get from work, especially on a Friday, is I just want to relax. Well, since I've been pregnant, usually Fridays used to be my like cleanup day and stuff. I could time I could get stuff done around the house, and um yeah, but since being pregnant, it just Fridays are my lazy days where I just have been not doing much at all. So anyways, I got from work a couple weeks ago and just felt like, ooh, I have my energy back. Now I can do this. I can clean. I can do some laundry. So I did all this stuff. And then by the end of the night, I completely overdid it. I was exhausted, and I felt it all through the weekend. So that Saturday, we had a gathering, and like, I just still was tired. But I still had the energy. Like, I could keep going, but I was just, I definitely had overdone it the day before. So, but I still had like the next couple of days, I was fine. But so I'm just learning how to kind of juggle how I'm feeling, and making sure I don't overdo it. And so that's been something that I've been really excited about. And other symptoms that I have, let's see, that I've had. I had one nosebleed a couple weeks ago, but that was it. And let's see, I've been getting, the nausea has gone away. Definitely. Well, I take that back. Like here and there, if I don't eat, or if I don't, if I eat too much, I can feel it a little bit, but it's nowhere near, like week 7, 8, and 9. And also, I'm trying to think. Oh, the headaches. The headaches have been terrible. Like, I get really bad migraines. Like prior to being pregnant, like at least a few a month. And so, when I got pregnant and I was looking up the symptoms, and I knew that was going to be one that I needed to look out for, I was really nervous because Tylenol typically does nothing for me. I usually need something a little stronger. So, as of week 11, they have been really bad. And I usually get them at work. And I do feel like they come on when I'm stressed or when I haven't eaten in a few hours. And so, even when I'm not hungry, like the only thing that kind of makes it feel better is if I eat something, or and I'm drinking my water, like I'm not dehydrated. I don't know Not quite sure what the headaches are about, but they have been really bad. So that's one of the symptoms that has popped up and been more frequently, like daily, more frequent. Like daily, I get a headache, and it's weird. I'm just not sure what is causing them. So I actually have a doctor's appointment coming up. Well, I have next week. I have a oh gosh, what is the testing called? I'm completely blanking. Anyway, I have a test on Wednesday that will show us if the baby has any defects, and basically like an ultrasound and a couple other tests. So we're really excited about that, and we'll be 13 weeks and like 5 days, and we haven't seen our little nugget since week 8, so we're really excited to see her. And then the next week, like February 4th or something like that, we have our second trimester appointment, so we're really excited about that. And oh, let me see what else is going on. I have a dentist appointment next week too. I had a cavity back when I was a teenager, and apparently I need to get my filling replaced from wear and tear. Just needs to be refilled. So not really looking forward to that, but gotta get it done. So might as well get it done now. It's my thinking. And let me see. I'm trying to think of any other symptoms that I've had, other than the really bad headaches. I've gotten my energy back a little bit. Not like, I mean, I'm still tired. Oh, whereas before, like, like I said, I could go to sleep at, like, any moment. I do find that going to sleep is a little more, how do I say it? Like, it's not as easy to fall asleep. Like, before, like, I could close my eyes sitting up and I was knocked out. And now I just feel like, as far as my sleep pattern, like, it's just like I was before I got pregnant. I will say another thing that I've learned is not to drink liquids after like 7:30, because I will have to get up and use the bathroom, and that's pretty annoying. And it's generally like the same time that I have to get up. It's usually between like 3 and 4:30. I'm finding that I'm getting up between that time frame to use the bathroom. So if I stick to not drinking after like 7:30ish, then I'm good. But if I drink anything after that, like, I'm gonna be getting up. So that's pretty annoying. And that's also when I'm having trouble going back to sleep, and I'm losing, I'm losing my sleep. So when I finally do go back to sleep, my alarm goes off and I'm pissed because I feel like I haven't gotten all my hours. And so I don't know. I guess that's just a part of it. So discharge is still heavy, but that's normal. My girlfriend, who is 20 weeks, she mentioned that that's just, you get that throughout the pregnancy, so like that doesn't change. So, well, that's alright. Alright, let me see. I'm trying to think. I don't want to make this too long. Already at like 9 minutes. So, I told you about my appointments, my symptoms, cravings. The weirdest thing, like, I've been craving watermelon and cheesy fries. And really, any kind of potato, but cheesy fries has been like my go-to. And watermelon, I don't know where that came from, because it's not in season and it's really expensive where I am, because like I said, it's just not in season. So that's kind of an expensive craving. I don't get as much as I'd like, but when I when we do go to the grocery store, I just try and get a container of it to last me a few days. And so, which is good. As far as my weight, I will probably show you guys a belly shot next week, because right now, while I do think that I have a little bump, I just feel like I look fat. Like, I don't feel like it's a, I don't really feel like it's a prominent bump. I just feel like, I don't know, just feel like I look fat. and like thick around my waist. And I will say I have gained about 10 pounds since finding out I was pregnant. But let me just tell you, so the weekend the week before I found out I was pregnant, we were planning on going on a cruise. And so I had dieted prior to going on the cruise so that I could eat whatever I wanted while we were on the cruise. And so thinking, thinking that I was going to be go on the cruise and then I could just lose the weight once we got off the cruise. So it was actually a cruise to celebrate me and Michael's anniversary, so our 5-year anniversary. And so, we went on we found out we were pregnant before we went on the cruise, but I still wanted to eat what I wanted. We paid all this money, why hold, just my thinking, like I could still probably lose it even with the baby. And then came the no energy thing and me not wanting to go back to the gym. And so, I put on 10 pounds. So I'm kind of trying to eat like I am eating healthy. I eat, fruit every day and get my vegetables in. And so while I am weight conscious, that my, trying to stay at a certain number is not my priority right now. It's making sure that the baby gets everything that it needs. And hey, if I'm craving cheesy fries, I kind of want my cheesy fries. So, and not to say I'm going to indulge in every craving, but, that's just not a priority to me. And, prior to probably last year, me and my girlfriends worked really hard, and I lost 40 pounds, and they lost, actually, my other girlfriend, she's still losing weight. She's lost probably around 40 pounds now, too. I have another girlfriend who also, we all worked out together, and she gained some weight, but she's back on track, and she's starting to lose weight. So, I have a support system for when we do have the baby, and I'm able to get back to eating, going back to my strict diet. And I worry about that when I have the baby. And I don't know if it's a she or he. We call it a she. We call her or she or whatever. But that's just my thinking. So if I gain weight, it does kind of suck because I can't fit into, I'm starting not to fit into my clothes. They're getting snug. But, I just want to be comfortable, and I want this to be a happy pregnancy, and that's just not a priority. So anyways, enough about that. I will say, back to the boy or girl, the gender reveal, we're so excited about that. It's so funny because at first we're like, we don't really care what it is. And, well, I was thinking that way. And then it came out, Michael was like, I really want a boy. I think I want a boy. And I'm like, really? And then the more I thought about it, I was like, actually, I think I would want a boy too, because I think they're less maintenance. So the more we kept thinking, oh yeah, it's going to be a boy, then we were like, I think we're willing it into a girl because we keep saying it's a boy. So, we find out in another, when do we find out? I'm trying to think of dates. The end of February? Oh no, the beginning of March, we find out if it's a boy or girl. So, and one of my girlfriends is planning a gender reveal party. Sorry, my nose is planning a gender reveal party for us. So, we're really excited. And of course, in the end, if we get a girl, if we get a boy, it is what it is. We'll be happy as long as it's healthy. And so, we're excited about the defect testing next week, and praying that everything goes well with that. And but if not, you know, if something comes up, you know, we will of course take care of whatever needs to be taken care of, and it will be okay. And we have so many people in our lives that are supportive, that we can get through whatever is thrown at us. So we just thank you guys for taking the time to look at my profile and checking out my videos. And thank you guys who subscribe, or not, even if you don't subscribe or if you just view it. Thank you for all the comments, well wishes, and everything. And I hope everyone out there is doing well in their journey, whether they're still trying to conceive or are pregnant. Like, I just hope that everybody is staying positive and trying not to stress too much about it, because either side of it, there's stressful moments. And it's just about staying positive, staying on track in what your goal is, and staying focused and thinking and believing that whatever you want will come to fruition. So stay positive, guys, and till next time. Bye.